now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First, introducing the Tri-West Lady Bruins. At a guard position, number 4, Grace Sandlin. At the other guard spot, number 21, Maggie Cora. At a forward position, number 5, Caitlin Whaley. At the other forward spot, number 30, Carly Wilson. And at forward, number 34, Kenna Kirby. Tri-West is coached by Tom Deliva. And now, for your Crawfordsville Lady Athenians! At forward, number 10, Megan Simmons! At forward, number 11, Olivia Barnett! At guard, number 13, Lauren Coleman! At guard, number 23, Shay Williamson! And at guard, number 32, Addie Laskowski! The Athenians are coached by Tony Bean and assisted by Jennifer Morgan.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's girls varsity basketball game here at Crawfordsville High School as the Crawfordsville Athenians take on the Tri-West Bruins. Crawfordsville comes into tonight's game 0-2, losing the first two games, first game at Seeger, and then losing a close game the other night to North Putnam. I believe Tri-West is 1-0.
Yes.
They beat Beech Grove the other night by 10 points, I believe.
That's all I've seen, yes.
Yeah. This is Rhett Welder along with Mike Schubert, and shortly, hopefully, we have Deontay Peak taking over for me on the microphone. But Mike, I'm going to have to rely a lot on you here.
All right, we'll see what we got going here. They got the tip. We're in a man-to-man.
I think we're going to see a big difference in the speed and quickness of the game with Tri-West, and how we can react to that speed.
And they're always noted for this press too, but we got right down the floor with the first time anyway. Well, spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Turnover.
Yeah, that's something we're really going to have to really concentrate on, is just that getting the ball up the court, controlling the ball the best we can. And because their defensive pressure is going to be something that these girls have not seen.
No, they have not seen that at all.
Tri-West, along with Danville, would have to be at the top of the list here for the conference. Tri-West is a veteran team. Do they have all their starters back?
I think they lost one. They lost one. Let's see, that was Maggie Cora hit 2 free throws, take the lead. Megan Simmons with the rebound and on the line.
I think that's the other thing you're also going to see, is that the Tri-West girls are really strong and aggressive.
Yes, very aggressive. Oh, they got that play down. 3-4. We got the blocks out. Get some rebounds there.
Number 34, Kirby.
We got the ball down the floor quick now and moving it around. Shay Williams over in the corner to Olivia Barnett, and Addie Laskowski's got a 3, and it's good.
Hey, that's good to see, because we really missed Addie Tuesday. Yeah. She just didn't play.
No.
Like she's capable of Tuesday night.
She got a bucket towards the end of the game, and that was it. So
yep.
We need her. Oh, we got a bump. See that one coming in. That's that talented little swinger there.
See how quickly they react to the ball.
Yes. very quick.
Yep.
Sandlin for 2.
They got the press on now. Got to get to the ball in the middle. Yeah.
Timeout Athenians.
Yeah, we got to get that ball moving a little quicker on that. They got to get it. You can't dribble through it. You got to
40 seconds
pass.
timeout.
Right. Yeah.
Too much dribbling gets you in trouble.
Franciscan.
Again, you know, a lot of that is we have not seen that. It just, you know, it takes a while, and hopefully we can adjust to that speed and quickness.
Yes. Try to get that down early.
You know, just it looks like if we get the ball across half court and get our offense set up, we're going to be okay there.
Yeah.
And I know in years past that press has just killed us. We had a hard time just getting the ball across half court.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the key here. Coach is talking about that right now, I'm sure. Get it into Adio, back to Shea. She's picked up her dribble. She's in trouble now. He gets tied up. He'll stay with the Athenians.
I was talking to Coach Bean the other night, too, while Williamson, the point guard, she's been bringing the ball up the first 2 games a lot. I think tonight they're going to have to rely on Addie and Lauren a lot more to bring the ball up.
Yes. Experience has got to take over in a situation like this. That's what they're doing now. Shea's taking it out, trying to get those 2 open. Gets it into Lauren Kellerman. She brings it down the floor quick. And she's fouled by number 30.
Charlie
Wilson. Take it out on the side. Get a good side out play here if we can get it going. Addie to the top. Olivia shot. And Tri-West takes possession. Good hustle by Olivia to knock that one out of bounds. They had a wide open Sandlin on the block.
Oh, nice.
Nice play.
That was a nice play.
Very nice play.
For 2.
Yeah, they set a screen and she just turned and went to the basket on that play.
Yeah.
Nice. Crawfordsville ball out on the side. We had Macy York just enter the game for Olivia Barnett.
And again, you know, Macy's going to have to be ready. Whoa.
There's that quickness you were
Yes.
talking about.
Yep. Whoa.
Shea with a 3 up on it, and it's no good. And we got a foul over here. That's going to be on Megan.
Opinion foul number 10, Simmons.
Megan Simmons.
Her first, team second.
Coach and Megan probably had to talk about fouls. She got in foul trouble last spring. Scored 8 or 9 points, but set quite a bit in the second quarter.
Yep. Well, I thought we had way too many fouls Tuesday night for the.
Definitely. Sandlin's layup was no good.
You can't. Yeah.
It's an awful long pass.
Yes.
Got to shorten those passes up.
Yep.
That's another thing you got to realize, that it's a different team. This team is much quicker than we've seen, so they have to be smart on that. Good ball movement by the Tri-West. Everybody's down on this one. Williamson bringing it up. Lauren Kellerman for 3. That was knocked out by a Tri-West. The Bruins are hitting the boards, but got on the bounce on that one. Peyton Senna will be checking in right now for Shea Williamson.
Yeah, it seems like Coach B's setting a little quicker tonight than he did the other night.
Yes, Yeah, I think we went most of the whole quarter without subbing. Megan Simmons with a shot, and it's good.
Simmons, 2-point basket.
12-8. No, Macy gets a little too much advantage on that.
Yeah.
Being a foul on number 20, York.
Hey, you know, I really do like a lot of what we've seen already.
Oh, yeah. The hustle,
You know, well, the fact we got 8 points. It's 12-8, and we've got a little less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, which we would not have seen that for several years against Tri-West.
No. Shot up, no good. Megan taking rebounds. Jump ball will be Tri-West ball.
And we're really doing a decent job on the boards. Not great, but again, you know, we're outsized a little bit.
What I'm liking is what we mentioned a while ago. We're getting the ball down the floor. We're actually getting it across and getting shots up. 21 in the lane. She's up.
Travel. That's okay. Hey, she was in there fighting.
Fighting the ball.
Freshman in there fighting for the rebound.
That's good to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're not backing down at all.
Not at all. That's a good thing. Oh, that's a good breakdown. Good help, but I think we got a foul on maybe Addie.
That's the other thing. We got to keep Addie in the game.
In the game, yes.
You know, she just makes so many silly fouls. Sometimes she gets beat, or she makes a mistake, and then she gets mad, and then she fouls.
21 up for the shot.
We're
a lot better team when Addie Laskowski can stay in the game.
Yes, we are. Yep. Right now she's getting the break. Shea Williamson back in for Addie. 21 up again, and that one's no good. Macy York with the rebound. That's it. You got to move. You don't let not a bad place to stop. Now we go. You can break that. Shot up, no good. Macy on the floor gets a rebound, kicks it out, and Tri-West comes up with the ball. They're battling. That's what we like to see.
Yep. Yes.
11.
Foul number 11, Barnett.
Olivia Barnett.
Her first, team 6.
Well, one good thing, they're not hitting their free throw now. That helps. That's a freshman, Kenna Kirby. She gets a free throw. In the lawn. Locked out of bounds. Seville keeps the possession.
You know, I think Lauren needs to actually find a little contact there.
Yes.
And draw the foul coming up the court there.
Right.
Nice job, nice pass.
21. It's a good ball move. They move the ball really well.
Basket by number 21, Court.
Addie checks back in for Lauren now. They're working a rotation where they're giving everybody some quick breaks. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be an exhausting game.
Aggressive, yes. They're going to play this way the whole game.
Timeout, Athenians.
That's our second one already, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, still, no, it's 15-8. little over 2 minutes left here in the quarter. I mean, you know, we can look at a lot of things that we need to get better at,
Right.
but at the same time, we need to probably focus more on what we're doing correctly.
Yes. And
And,
we're doing some good things, actually.
oh, yeah.
Being aggressive, moving the ball as much as we can. It's hard to simulate that kind of
Right.
assured stuff in practice.
Yeah.
Okay, we come out of the timeout.
Oh, Tri-West took the press off.
Yes, they did. They're going to play a little.
Probably a trap. No?
Could be. It still could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olivia's on Sandlin. Coming into 34.
Oh, nice job. Good anticipation there by Macy.
Yes.
You know, learning during the game.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to do that. You know.
Yeah.
And
Tri-West foul number 34.
that group is going to learn things as they go because they're smart. They're smart players.
Hey, here we go. Deontay Pete's going to take over in the headsets for me. And here you go, Deontay.
Awesome. Feels good to be here.
Hey, welcome, Deontay.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Hey, no problem.
All right.
We got a pretty decent one going right now.
Awesome.
First quarter's been very competitive. They press a lot. They're pressing a lot, and we're not doing too bad a job with it.
Yeah.
This is a very good club. They're veterans. They got 4 or 5 seniors. It's going to be quite a challenge, and we're answering the challenge pretty well.
Sandlin at the line for the Lady Bruins.
See, Crawfordsville looks like they have some new jerseys this year.
Yes.
Are those new Adidas jerseys that Mr. Barton ordered for those
I would
for
say
those ladies?
So, yes. This is a talented little sophomore, Big Salmon.
She's got to get rid of the ball. 5 seconds. You got that situation. You can't wait any longer. You just got to.
Yeah, it's tough, but they got to know that, and they know that.
Mhm.
It's just a little frustrating
Yeah.
right now because this is a really good defensive team.
Good
Macy
defensive
coming
block
out.
there.
Yeah.
You get something going here.
Shay's open.
That was a good shot.
2-point basket.
Shay Williamson with the basket. Oh.
Ooh, and they answer with the
Yeah,
three.
and there's not much you can do about that.
Basket by Kirby.
Shay with another, and she scores again.
2-point basket.
Sandlin for 2.
Sandlin, 2-point basket.
Nice little basket. Again, you gotta get rid of the ball. Tri-West is playing really good defense,
They have an extremely good press.
and you gotta be able to prevent things like that.
Yes.
Because you got to know. I mean, obviously the referee's counting off, 1, 2, yeah, and you gotta know where he's at with that. And obviously, if you when you get to that 4 second mark, you
gotta
just gotta go, yeah.
I heard it's okay. No, I just got a message that said it's not.
Wow. It's out of bounds. Crawfordsville will get the ball, and there's 10.4 seconds left. Tri-West leads 22-12.
Number 13, Kellerman checks back into the lineup for the Athenians.
Lauren Kellerman checking into the game
One could have been
for Macy York. Kellerman's only a junior, and I remember a couple years ago when I was doing PA, she was a freshman getting time getting time in the varsity spot.
Yes. Okay, Addie's got it going down the floor. That's what we want. Her quickness, and it's up and no good.
That is the first quarter. Score.
I think we're going to get a.
Athenians 12.
Yes, we're going to get a foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Crawfordsville Athenian cheer squad.
Foul on Megan Simmons. Second foul. Well, they jumped out to a 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Got 2 or 3 baskets here late on that press. They would, we were handling pretty well for a while.
And I think it's all going to come down to Crawfordsville being able to play efficient defense.
Yes.
And they got to be able to hit their shots. I mean that's very important. If they can hit, if they're able to hit their free throw shots, and that's going to dictate whether they can stay in this game. And obviously, if they're not playing defense and leaving the 3-point range wide open, then that's gonna differ the game. So, but you just got to be able to be more. You just got to be more active and know the situation and know who's guarding who. Because if you leave one player unguarded, then it just makes everything not work well for you.
Yeah. This playing this type of team, this is a good team early in the season. It's a good thing, seeing who we got coming up. We're playing two freshmen right now. We have 2 more actually on the bench that.
Let's have a nice hand.
So we've got to bring this young team part of the team in to mix with the veterans.
They're a really young team, and they've like you said they only have 3 seniors right now, and that's Laskowski, Tori Tesmer, and of course Olivia Barnett. And
Tori hasn't played for. I don't think she's played since a freshman. She's coming out to try to help the team.
And this Crawfordsville team is going to continue to get better as the season goes on, and obviously postseason, and it's going to get better for them. Coach Bean's doing a great job, and he's coaching these ladies up really well.
Yes. Start off the second half with a 3 from Tri-West from Maggie Cora. Got an errant pass. They got a steal, and then they got a turnover. So staying with that press, which I'm sure we'll see for most of the game. We'll see how far this goes. Got the ball in, going to the middle where we want it, but the middle was not open. Nice pass, 21.
And they're able to get another basket there.
Yeah.
And those are situations you got to know.
Yeah.
Turnovers aren't going to win you ball games.
No.
And Tri-West is playing really good defense right now.
Right now they are.
Got to be able to fight for the rebounds.
More aggressive, yes. You got to get in there and bang with them.
Foul in the basket and one.
Counts. I think that's another foul on Megan. Nope, 34.
Athenian foul.
I don't know who 34 is.
Athenian foul.
10, okay.
Simmons.
10, Megan Simmons.
Megan, that's her third or second.
Ninth.
Second, yes. 21.
Kirby at the line for the Lady Bruins, shooting and 1.
Looks like Emma Belaz.
Emma Belaz.
Megan Belaz, yes. 34. Keena, that's the freshman.
Oh, and a turnover. Well, good thing is it's still Crawfordsville basketball. Looks like it was off the hands of one of the. Looks like 21 there was off the hands of her.
Deflects it out, yes.
Shea Williamson passes to Sennett. Sennett with a lob pass over Macy York. A little too high. He goes out of bounds, and obviously it's Tri-West basketball. I mean, like we talked about, turnovers.
Yeah.
You know, you can't win games with turnovers.
That's haunting us right now.
Yes. Shea Williamson with a good steal. Sennett's up top. Laskowski for 3, and it's off the back iron. Macy York out of bounds, and it's going to be Tri-West basketball.
And we have Olivia Reed checking in for Peyton Sennett. Olivia's another freshman. We have 3 freshmen, a senior, and a sophomore on the floor right now. Good hustle play.
Good defensive
by
stop there. It's what they need.
Yes. Go down and get something out of it.
Oh,
Got to take care of the ball now. 22 on the way. And a block by Addie.
like you said, you know, you got to be able to take care of the ball. You know, that's key.
That's key. But it gets to seem like this, you know. It's got to be. You just got to. Each possession's so important.
Bounds. It's going to be Tri-West basketball. They'll maintain possession. Foul.
They're mounting up. That would be our 10th foul. I want to see who this is on. 1-5, Emma Baez.
Maggie Cora at the line, shooting 2, makes the first free throw. And she connects with a second one.
Taking the press off. We'll see if they go back into the trap. They did this in the first quarter and then they trapped. Now they're just playing a 3-2 zone.
AC York for 3 off the front iron. Gets the rebound. Back to Laskowski. Passes to Olivia Reed, and it's out of bounds. Tri-West basketball. It's like number 4, Grace Sandlin checking in, and number 25, Jacelyn Grubbs. And checking back in for the Athenians will be Lauren Kellerman. Shooter wide open and off the back iron. Balaz grabs the rebound. Kellerman dribbling down court, goes for a layup, and she is fouled. The blocking foul on Jacqueline Grubbs.
Foul on number 25, Grubbs.
Kellerman will go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Hits the first one. And she's able to knock the second one in. Crawfordsville trailing 34-14.
That's what. Okay, that was good. Good defense.
And like we said, that's exactly what they need. They need.
Give her nowhere to go. Yes.
They got to be aggressive on defense. Looks like they have a substitution. No, never mind. There's Kellerman with the ball. Just dribbling. Loses the ball, and that's stolen away by Maggie Cora. Cora passes it to... Oh, and it's blocked. Looks like blocked by Laskowski. Olivia Reed back to Laskowski. Laskowski chucks it down court, and it's out of bounds, but it's going to remain Crawfordsville basketball. Looks like we got substitution for Crawfordsville. Number 22, Peyton Sennett. She's checking in for Balaz. Laskowski looked like a quarterback on that play. He just threw it down the court. Sent it for 3, and it's off the front iron. Looks like a fumble for the ball, and Tri-West comes out with it. Pass it to Maggie Cora, and she scores.
Cora for 2.
As Tri-West extends their lead, 36-14. Kellerman with the ball. Pass it to Sennett. Sennett fumbles it, but maintains possession of it. Passes it to Laskowski, and Kellerman loses possession of it. It's going to be a foul.
That'll be Eddie's second.
Leading foul number 32, Laskowski. That's her second.
That's going to send Maggie Cora to the line.
Maggie Cora is doing a lot of damage.
Double
tonight,
bonus.
Right now in the first half.
Looks like we got some substitution here. Megan Simmons checking in, and
Williamson back in the
Shea
lineup.
Williamson give Ida Laskowski some rest there. She's got 2 fouls on her. And Shea Williamson grabs the rebound off the missed free throw from Cora. Takes it up court, goes for a layup, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Crawfordsville basketball. I like the aggressiveness.
Yes.
The ability to not be afraid to take a layup. And so Williamson throws it away, attempting to pass to Kellerman, and Cora with the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. Crawfordsville basketball. Shea Williamson. Pass it to Kellerman. Kellerman looking for, and pass it to Simmons. Simmons drives it, loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. And Macy York throws up a jump pass, misses it, and it's gonna look like that ball was going to bounce for a minute. And that's going to be another Tri-West basket. That's number 22, Sydney Ross. It's a 3-point basket. Tri-West leads 38-14. Macy York with the ball, back to Kellerman. Kellerman takes a 3, and it's off the back. And Maggie Cora throws the ball away. It's going to be Crawfordsville basketball, and some substitutions here for Crawfordsville and Tri-West. Looks like for Crawfordsville they have Lady McCarty checking in. Here's Williamson. Dribbles the ball. Oh, and it's out of her hands, and it's picked up by number 4.
That's Gracie Sandlin.
That's another Tri-West basket. It's number 34, Kenna Kirby.
Kirby, a 2-point basket.
Here's Williamson. Picks up the ball after she loses her dribble. And it's stolen away by Maggie Cora. She goes up for a layup, and she makes it. There's a foul. Basket was good.
That will be
Leading foul number 13, Kellerman.
Foul was on 13, Lauren Kellerman, and sends Maggie Cora at the line to shoot the and-1. And she makes the and-1. Tri-West leads now moves up to 43-14. Here's Williamson, passes it to McCarty. McCarty to Barnett. Barnett loses it but maintains possession of it, and she's got to get rid of the ball. Kellerman passes it to McCarty. McCarty looking for somewhere to go, and looks like Maggie Cora knocks it out of bounds, but Crawfordsville is going to maintain possession of it. And again, you gotta know, those situations. Here's Cora, and there's a foul.
To be on Liddy.
At the inbound, number 21, McCarty.
It's her first.
Cora at the line, shooting 2.
She is hurting us tonight. Her number and name has been a lot.
She's a multi-sport athlete there at Tri-West.
Probably a senior, yeah.
I think she started all 4 years on varsity, if I'm not correct on that, but if I'm not mistaken. There's Williamson, passes to Barnett. Pass back to Williamson. Williamson with some ball movement, and back to McCarty. Williamson is
aggressive.
Got to get open, and here's Laskowski with a 3, and it's short. But Megan Simmons was able to make the putback. Here's Sandlin. This is number 30. Carly Wilson for 3.
3-point basket, number 30, Wilson.
Here's Williamson. With under a minute left to play in the first half here. Laskowski passes to Simmons. Back to Laskowski, to Williamson, to McCarty. McCarty looked like she was going to take a 3 there for a minute. Back to Laskowski, and good ball movement here by the Athenians. They're setting up their offense, and Laskowski takes a shot, and it's off the back. And Shea was able to get the ball back, and basket's off. And Williamson.
2-point basket.
Under 30 seconds left here in the first half, and Maggie Cora, his basket's good.
Cora, 2-point basket for the Bruins.
Here's Williamson.
16 seconds.
And fumbles the ball. Maggie Cora with the takeaway. She's going in and passes it to number 5. Here's Williamson. And at the end of the first half, it looks Tri-West leads 49 to 18.
Athenians 18.
Well, it got a little bit different in the second quarter. They kicked up the pressure. 49 to 18 at halftime.
And like we talked about, that Crawfordsville just has to be more aggressive on defense. If they're
definitely.
If they want to come back in this game and make it close, and you got to limit. Maggie Cora is definitely gonna. She's number 1 player on this team right now for Tri-West, and
she's showing that she is one of the, if not the best player on the floor tonight. Right now, she is. She's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I got it for around 20 right now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take a break, it's up to you. I'm good. So.
Let's see what I can get here. Gracie Sandlin, I've got her for 8. Okay, I've got. Let's go that again. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was wrong on that. She doesn't have 20. She's got 24.
24.
Yeah, she has been everywhere.
Wow.
Defensively, also, she's got. That's part of her thing. The points is she's got a lot of steals. Cindy Ross has got 4. Carly Wilson's got.
Thank you. Vegas cheerleaders.
And the freshman, Kenna Kirby, 7. We've got Megan Simmons with 4, Lauren Kellerman with 5, Shay Williamson with 6, and Addie Leskowski with 3.
Wow. And one thing I will say for Crawfordsville, you just got to keep playing basketball. I mean, it's the beginning of the season. There's still a whole lot of basketball left to be played, and this Tri-West team is really good. And the Maggie Cora is. What do we say? She has 24 right now, and
say 24,
I mean she's definitely a dominant player for this Tri-West team, and like I said, Crawfordsville has. They're a really young team, and 3 seniors: Olivia Barnett, Tori Tesmer, and Addie Leskowski. I mean, I remember this team, a few years ago when, they were just, when Paige Shuren was playing, and they only had 1 senior on the team, and this Crawfordsville girls basketball team has, they have a long way to go, and I'm not saying it's going to be impossible for them to. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's all going to happen in one season. It's the rebuilding process takes time, and and like I said, like I mentioned, Coach Bean has worked really hard since he's been in at head coach, and he's doing a great job. Coaching these ladies up and practicing all summer long, and workouts, summer workouts, and basketball camps. I mean, he's doing everything he can to help develop this this girls basketball team, and it's certainly showing as he's got a young varsity lineup, and that's good because you want you want the young you want those young like we mentioned, Olivia Reed, she's a freshman, she's seeing time, and of course Macy York, a freshman, Lydia McCarty, Shay Williamson, they're all young and inexperienced, but once they get to know the system better, then no telling that they're gonna who knows, maybe this Crawfordsville team might be go from being a inexperienced team to a experienced team by the end of this year. If but like I said, it just takes time, and it's a process, and the girls are being very patient. They're listening to coach and what coach needs to tell them, and they're taking his advice. He's trying to make them better daily, and obviously when you just gotta be able to, like I say, you just gotta be able to keep playing basketball.
Yeah, I had this freshman group last year. I coached them in middle school, and they work hard, and this is one thing about them that I can attest to, and I'm sure they won't make me this be wrong, but they won't quit. They are battlers. They know what they're getting into when they come into these type of games. They don't back down. It's very, very tough to be able to come in and play with this kind of team. No matter unless you have all juniors and seniors.
Correct.
And when you're putting a lot of freshmen out there, it's just a really tough thing. But these girls won't quit, and they'll help our program. But it's not gonna not gonna happen. In the first few games, or maybe even the season. Addie and Olivia Barnett are 2 fine seniors to help these younger ones along.
Yep.
So, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But, what I like about it, I coached all these girls except the seniors, and I know that they all love the game. They want to get better, and they respect Coach Bean, everything he's doing. They spent the summer with him, so it's going to get better. But it's going to, like I say, it's going to take some time.
Yeah, exactly. You just got, like I said, you just got to keep trusting. You got to keep trusting the process, and and don't get me wrong. I remember, last season, they were, I can see them gradually getting better, because last year they were in games. There were a couple games where it was, out of their way a little bit, but they fought. Like you said, they never give up,
right.
And and they have, especially down low, they have Megan Simmons, who's, she fights for rebounds. She doesn't give up. She's jumping up there, grabbing rebounds, and putback layups and everything. You know, they're not giving up.
Yeah.
And you know, as I've seen so far from Macy York, you know, she's, you know, when you have, I mean, just when you have Megan Simmons and Macy York and, you know, Emma Balaz, you know, you got,
they're fighters.
yeah, they're fighting for rebounds. And of course you have, you know, Kellerman who can shoot. You know, she's got good ball. You know, her ball handling skills are, you know, just great. And then obviously Laskowski, you know, she's, you know, directing traffic, and obviously she can, you know, she's got some good ball handles and she can shoot as well. I mean, and obviously Shea Williamson. You know, we can't forget about her. As how many points does Shea Williamson have right now?
Shea has 6.
She has 6. I mean, you know,
she hasn't scored a lot in any of the games so far, and that's a big change for Shea. You know, she left the 8th grade, the middle school, as a dominant scorer. You know, she led our team scoring. She's come here, and she's in a different role now. She's primarily the point guard.
Right.
You know, and point guard with getting a lot of pressure put on her from a team like this. So tonight, I don't think she's had 6 points in the first 2 games combined. So, you know, maybe coach has been letting her know that she needs to get some shots out.
Right. And like we mentioned, you know, the thing is about Crawfordsville, they're not afraid to take shots. I mean, they're very confident. I mean, if they, you know, like we said, we saw Laskowski take a couple threes. They look really good. You know, I mean, like, you know, and that's a good thing. You want to be confident in your shot. You don't want to just say, oh, you know, get a shot and say, oh, you know, I'm just gonna hopefully I make it. You gotta know, okay, if I miss it, then I know it was a good shot. If it misses off the front, then if it misses off the front iron, it was a good shot. And that's the thing. They're confident.
Yes.
They're confident about how they take their shots, and that's, you know, that's the motivation that they need. Because I think Coach Bean is doing a good job telling them, hey, you know, you guys aren't afraid to shoot. And, you know, that's going to boost their confidence momentum, say, you know, make them want to shoot more.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, you just can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to take those shots. But defensively, they got to be able to, obviously in the second half, with there's under a minute left and halftime here, they got to be able to come out the second half with, you know, scoring. Defense has got to be there, and if they want to come back in this game, it's going to take a lot. They got to hit their shots, and they got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yes. You know, this is a learning experience, and Coach, you know, he's probably said, you know, we're probably not going to win this game,
right?
But you know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. He's pointing out a lot of things now that they've got to try to do better, and I you know, hopefully you'll see a little bit more improvement in the scoring aspect. I'm not sure we can stop this team, but hopefully we can put some more points up.
All right, as we get set for the second half of play here at Crawfordsville High School.
It'll be Crawfordsville's possession to start the second half.
There's Williamson. Inbound pass from Kellerman.
It's like we're in the same 3-2 defense for Tri-West.
Williamson back up top. Passes to Kellerman. Back to Williamson. Back to Laskowski. Ball movement's looking pretty good. And Kellerman takes a 3. It's short, and looks like Williamson, looks like Williamson had a second chance, and Maggie Cora misses off the front. And it's Olivia Barnett. Oh, and it's taken out of the hands, and it's not Cora, but jump ball.
That'll go to Tri-West.
Maybe Tri-West basketball. There's Wilson. Pass it to Sandlin. Sandlin takes a 3, and it's off the back. Laskowski with the ball, dribbling down court. And to Shea Williamson, and it's out of her hands and into the hands of Maggie Cora. Here's Sandlin. No one around her, and she gets the layup.
Norway basket by number 4, Sandlin.
Here's Williamson. Over to Laskowski. Laskowski looking to set up the offense as she passes it to Shea. Shea back to Kellerman. Kellerman, a lot of ball movement here, but it's good. It's exactly what they need is good ball. I mean, it's showing that they can set up the offense. And here's Laskowski off the front, and it's going to be out of bounds. Crawfordsville will.
That was off of Peyton Walling.
Crawfordsville basketball. Here's Williamson. Pass to Kellerman. Kellerman dribbling around, seeing if she can get someone open here. She's setting up the offense.
They have to get themselves together. I don't know. Well, I know a lot of them have not seen a 3-2. So
Williamson.
Sure
Pass to Kellerman coming for three, and it's off the front. That was a good shot selection, and those are the shots that Kellerman can hit.
Yes.
Kellerman can hit from three, and like I said, that was a good shot selection.
Yes,
I'm definitely okay with her taking that shot. That was not bad at all.
Turnover by the Bruins.
Looks like we have some substitution here for Crawfordsville. It'll be Macy York and Emma Balaz checking in for Olivia Barnett and Megan Simmons. Crawfordsville trails here 51-18 with 5:40 left here in the third. Here's Williamson. And the ball thrown away. Here's Maggie Cora. Thought she was going to take it up for a layup, but she dribbles it out to Sandlin. Cora with the ball. And it's blocked by Williamson. Williamson dribbling down court. And stolen away by Maggie Cora.
That's a freshman and a senior. The senior will win that battle every time.
Here's Cora. Goes inside, free throw line, and foul.
Going to get Macy on that, I think.
And we have some substitutions. Olivia Reed, Peyton Sinnott checking in for the Lady Athenians. Carly Wilson, and Maggie Cora off the back. She grabs her own rebound and misses that, but there was a foul, a shooting foul.
Macy picks up another quick one.
Shooting foul number 20.
Foul on number 20, York.
Macy York.
That is her fourth, second on the team. Cora at the line.
Maggie Cora. Free throw's good. First free throw. And we have Megan Simmons checking back in for Macy York, who's in foul trouble. She's got 4 fouls right now. And Cora misses her second free throw off the leg of Peyton Whaling. It's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. Here's Kellerman. Passes to Reed. Reed over to Balaz. Balaz, shots blocked by Whaling. Over the Cora and makes the basket. Here's Reed. Over the Kellerman. Kellerman loses possession. Oh, and it's stolen. And here is Maggie Cora. No, she's not. Looked like she was going to take a shot, but I think she's wanting to give some points to her other fellow teammates because she's leading the team right now. Here's Cora for 3, and it's in and out. And Tri-West maintains possession, grabs a rebound, and off the hands of Peyton Sinnott. And Tri-West will maintain possession. Yeah, I thought she was going to go for a layup there. Yeah. She kind of drilled around, had no one around her, and here's, pass is stolen by Lauren Kellerman. Kellerman over to Balaz, and an out over to Reed. Reed puts it back up. Not Reed, that was Kellerman.
Lauren is. You know, Tom, probably told his girls at halftime, we're probably going to win this game. So, we'll work on this and we'll work on that. So maybe that's why Cora's not taking those.
Just keep playing, Here's Cora. Pass it. Ooh, and it's blocked out of bounds by Emma Balaz. It's going to be Tri-West basketball. Tri-West leads 54-18 with 3:41 left here in the third. Here's Cora, and her basket's good. Here's Kellerman over the Reed. Reed back to Kellerman. Trying to set up some ball movement here, and here's Reed. Reed back to Kellerman. Kellerman with the ball, and Reed takes a three, and it's off the front. Cora grabs the rebound. Tri-West is rolling here. And here's Maggie Cora. Passes it to Grace Sandlin. Sandlin over to Kenna Kirby. Kirby to Cora. At top of the key over the Sandlin. And Sandlin's three it's off the front. And it's going to be...
I don't think we saw that in the first half. They ran a play there that going away from Cora for a while. They set up a double screen for Sandlin. Kind of wide open shot, didn't drop. So he's going to work on a lot of different things this half.
Pass deflected off, and it's going to be Tri-West basketball. Pass was deflected off Sennett, and then Lady McCarty knocked it out of bounds. Here's Sandlin, guarded by Olivia Reed. Sandlin goes for a layup, and she's traveling call.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take anything right now. It's about down 56-18 here. Here's Reed. Over to McCarty. McCarty back to Reed. Reed. Oh, and it's stolen, but McCarty was able to gain possession for it. Reed over the Sennett. Over the Barnett. Barnett dribbling around, see what she can get open, see if she can set the offense up here. Is Reed back to Reed, and she threw it right in the coverage, and there's two defenders right there. Tried to throw it right in the middle of Megan Simmons, and obviously didn't work out well for her. Here's Sydney Ross, and over to Hayden Whaling. And that's foul. That's
maybe on Peyton.
Emma Swadner. She's fouled. Foul's on number 22, Peyton Sennett. That's going to send Swadner to the line.
Kirby at the line, shooting 2.
Correction. It's Kenna Kirby.
Kenna.
I thought it was... I was looking at 24 and I thought it was 34. This is 34 now. Kenna Kirby. And Shea Williamson back in the line, back into the game for Olivia Reed. And Kirby's free throws off. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. Here's Williamson. Top of the key here, passes to McCarty. McCarty back to Williamson. Williamson's trying to direct traffic here.
They're not moving.
And there's no one's moving.
Not enough movement. Got to move the ball. And
over the Sennett. And when you're not moving the ball, you're going to cause turnovers. Yeah. You can't, like we mentioned, you can't win. You just got to be able to move, constantly move, and that's what the game's all about. You got to be communicating. Lady McCarty takes a layup, takes a shot, and it's off the back, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the line shooting a pair.
Tri-West foul number 34, Kirby.
Foul is on Kenna Kirby.
McCarty at the line, shooting 2.
And Woody McCarty at the line with 2 shots. And the first one goes around and
Into the lineup
out.
for the Lady Bruins, number 2 Starnes.
Number 2, Emily Starnes checking in for the Lady Bruins as I think Coach Tom is giving the starters some rest. And McCarty makes her second free throw, 1 for 2. Out of bounds, it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball.
Well, 1:03 to go, and we got our first point of the second half.
Kellerman checks back into the lineup.
Kellerman checking in,
As
and
does Laskowski.
hey, Laskowski checking back in for the Athenians, and even though they're still down here, down 56-19 with under a minute to go. I mean, they're still. I like how they're still playing. They're still got their starters out there, their varsity starters, and no signs of giving up. They're going to continue to play. It's a learning experience. Here's Laskowski. Pass it to Williamson. Williamson to Kellerman. Kellerman takes a deep 3, and she nails the trifecta.
3-point basket.
Here's Starnes. Starnes over to Wilson. Back to basketball's made by
Grubbs.
Jacqueline Grubbs. 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Williamson. Kellerman with the shot, and it's going to be off the back iron. And that's the end of the third quarter, and Tri-West leads 58-22.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Athenian cheerleaders.
And I think, like we mentioned, Coach Tom has given his Gilva has given his starters some rest. Obviously, we shouldn't see Maggie Cora back out on the court for the rest of the game. With this demanding lead, and like we said, Crawfordsville just needs to use this as a learning experience.
Yes.
This was this their second game of the season? Third game? Third game of the season? Yeah. And
we started the season out at traveled to
Seeger.
Yeah, we got handed to us down there, and we played Tri-West this week, Tuesday, and it's a close game. We lost a close game to them then. But this was the first real big one. Seeger is a surprise team. I mean, they're not. They have a coach. His name's Rademacher, and he's coached a long time.
Really?
He's got nine girls.
Fourth period of action.
He's got 9 girls on the team. That's all he's got. He doesn't have a JV.
9 girls.
9 girls, and their 9 girls are just assimilate each other. They are just. They run a lot of that Princeton offense. You're probably familiar with that.
Yep.
They back cut you to death.
Yeah. Here's Kellerman. Takes a 3, but she's fouled. And like you mentioned, that Seeger team, and Seeger with it being a small school, obviously they're a Class A school, but usually those Class A schools, they're one thing they're really good at is basketball, and it's Kellerman at the line shooting 2, and she makes her first free throw. And those Class A schools, basketball is really the only thing they focus on. You see Covington, Covington has always had a good basketball team, and Kellerman hits second of 3. And with 9 players, I didn't even know they had 9 players.
Yeah.
Kellerman hits 3 of 3 from free throw line. Here's trailing 50.
Double figures tonight with 11 right now.
Ooh. And they're calling a foul on Kellerman.
Taking a foul on number 13, Kellerman. Her third, 5th on the team.
Tri-West leads 58-25 with 7:40 left, and Kellerman gets her hands on the ball but knocks out of bounds. It's going to be Tri-West basketball. And Laskowski able to get a hand on it but knocks out of bounds. Tri-West maintains possession. And here's Laskowski. Laskowski going down court, and she goes up for a layup, and she's fouled.
25.
Jacqueline
Grubbs.
Grubbs.
Tri-West foul number 25, Grubbs. Laskowski at the line for the Athenians, shooting 2.
Laskowski at the line with 2 shots. She hits her first one. And second one misses off the front iron as Tri-West grabs the rebound, and looks like Emily Starnes over 2. 3-point basket is missed by Sydney Ross. Here's Kellerman going up for a layup, and ball gets knocked out of bounds. Crawfordsville will maintain possession of the basketball. Like the aggressiveness by Crawfordsville. And they know the situation. They know that they're down, and they're just going to keep playing.
Yeah.
Here's Laskowski, and tries to draw the foul. She grabs her own rebound, takes another shot, and it's off the back. Over to Shea Williamson. Shea looking like she was going to go for a layup here for a minute, and out to over Laskowski. Laskowski for 3, and it's off the front iron. Emily Starnes grabs the rebound. Starnes at the top of the key, setting up the offense here, and looks like Laskowski was able to get her hands on it, and Laskowski goes for a shot, and it's off the back. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Tri-West basketball. We got some substitution for Crawfordsville. Number 20, Macy York, and number 22,
York
Peyton
number 20
Sinnott.
and Sinnott number 22 checking line up for the Athenians.
Tri-West basketball. It's going to be timeout on court. Timeout Bruins, and 58-26 with 6:36 left here in this ball game. I'm not familiar on who, as we look ahead here, who's Crawfordsville, who they play Tri-West today.
Yes.
Are they?
We're home Tuesday.
Crawfordsville High School would like to thank the following sponsors for support of CHS Athletics:
Tuesday we're home.
Planet Fitness,
Broadcast.
Good Heating and Air, Franciscan Health Crawfordsville,
Center.
Taylor Sims,
Yes,
Chad, and
we're home Tuesday. We got it from Coach up there.
Coach.
We're home Tuesday against Fountain Central.
Coach Welver with the coach. I wasn't for sure on, but you said Fountain Central on Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fountain Central, now they're
Try to see what
Class A school we were talking about.
Fountain Central are playing tonight. See if I can get some. Look for a South, not Fountain Central.
You know, I'm not picking on anybody here, but I want to talk about Addie a minute. She does so many good things.
Oh, yeah.
She plays hard. She's probably the most athletic person we have on the team. Her scoring is not coming around right now.
And we're so used to seeing it. And obviously, we saw a lot last year.
Yes.
She's leading the way, but it seems like she's not. I guess when you're playing Tri-West, they look at the scouting report and they see, okay, well, Addie Laskowski is going to be directing traffic here on the Crawfordsville offense, but she's going for a layup and she misses off the back, grabs her own rebound, misses it again, and she pull out with the basketball, and she takes a 3, and that one's off the front, and it's going to be a foul. Well, yeah. You lost your pen? There it is.
And
Yeah, she didn't play the first game of the season. She went on spring break, fall break. Didn't have her practices in, and then North Putnam the other night she struggled. you know what, that's going to get better.
Mhm.
If she gets better, that's definitely going to help the team because she's definitely able to score.
Right, and once they kind of figure out, once Coach Bean, once he's able to sit down with these girls and during practice and making adjustments and new installments, we're going to see her number change drastically.
Yes.
Here's Kellerman for 3, and it's short. Tri-West basketball as Skowski falls on the floor, able to make a stumble recovery. Here's Starnes over 2. Grubbs. And Walter's shot was deflected. Here's Sennett over to Laskowski. Laskowski thinks about it, and
there we go.
in and out. Hey, that was a good shot.
Yes, very good move.
Over the Macy York, and her basket's good. No one around her as she is able to get
York 2-point basket.
2 baskets. Oh, and Macy York
It's a steal.
over the Kellerman. Kellerman over the Williamson, and basket's good by Shea Williamson.
Williamson assists Kellerman.
Timeout on the court by Tri-West. Rally. Down 30 with 4:37 left.
That's what we talked about, though. They will not give up.
They won't give up, yeah. That's the good thing about Coach Bean. Coach Bean's he's definitely a motivator.
Yes.
He's talks to these girls, after games, before games, even if it's games like this where they're down 30 with 4 minutes left, hey, keep playing. We might not win, but have fun playing, and that's that's something I learned personally when I was playing. When I was an Athenian football player here. We weren't the best. We weren't always the best team in conference, but coaches always said, hey, we might be losing here in this game. Go out there and have fun. Continue to play. Don't give up, and that's the kind of confidence that the girls need. Out of the timeout, here's basket is off by Swander. It's going to be jump ball. Possession roll favors the Bruins. Here's shots off the back iron. That's going to be Emily Starnes. 2-point basket.
Starnes 2-point basket.
Tri-West extends their lead 62-30. And here's Williamson. Over the Sennett. Sennett looking for someone to get open over to Macy York. Macy over to Emma Balaz. Balaz.
She wanted it.
Looked like she wanted it. Over to Williamson. Williamson to Kellerman. Kellerman goes up and dribbles back out.
Whoa.
And looks like and Williamson off the side. And it's going to be Tri-West basketball. Here's Emily Starnes over to number 11, Macy Walters, and her shot's off. And it was Swadner.
24
Swadner. A 2-point basket there. Here's Kellerman. Goes up for a shot and off. And Williamson draws the foul.
Tri-West foul on number 22, Ross. Williamson at the line, shooting 2.
Foul was on number 22, Sydney Ross. Shea Williamson at the line with 2 shots. And she misses her first one off the back iron. We have a substitution for Crawfordsville. And we have Lydia McCarty and checking in for, will this be her first time tonight? Will be Tori Tesmer.
Tori, yes. Tori's first time in tonight. Shea misses 2.
And Williamson with the steal.
And she's fouled.
She's fouled. She
Tri-West
will.
foul on number 22, Ross. Her third, team's 5th. It'll be Athenian ball out of bounds.
Pass is tipped.
Let it go.
And it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left here in this ball game. Here's Williamson. Up court here with the ball. She goes in and passes to Macy York. Macy to Tori Tesmer. Over the Kellerman. Back to Williamson, and her three-point basket's good.
Williamson!
She nails the trifecta.
It's our second player in double figures tonight. She has 11.
And Williamson with the steal. Picked up by Tesmer, but passes picked up by number 11, Macy Walters, and it's going to be out of bounds. Tri-West basketball. Now they're hustling still.
Yep.
Looks like we'll have a substitution for Crawfordsville. It's going to be number 44, Georgia Kincaid. Checking in for the first time tonight for Kellerman, as she's getting some time off the bench here. Here's Emily Starnes, and the basket's no good as Macy Zachary's, Macy's. This isn't north or south, right? This isn't south. Sorry. So Macy York. She's at the line. She's going to shoot.
York at the line for the Athenians.
Looks like it was a common foul.
Yes.
Here's Tesmer over to McCarty. McCarty looking for over to Tesmer. Tesmer loses the ball, and Tri-West will maintain possession over the Starnes. Emily Starnes, she goes in, and it's stolen by Williamson. Williamson loses possession, but able to regain the possession of the ball. She goes in for a layup, and she's fouled. And she will go to the line, shoot two.
Number 25, Grubbs, target with the Tri-West foul. Williamson at the line for the Athenians.
First one's up and good.
.92 seconds left here in this one. Georgia Kincaid grabs the rebound over to Liddy McCarty. Here's Tesmer for three, and it's short. And jump ball, or foul. Georgia Kincaid will go to the line.
Tri-West foul number 25, Grubbs. Kincaid at the line.
And it's
Shooting a 1-and-1. Reed checks into the lineup for the Athenians.
Olivia Reed checking back in for the Lady Athenians. Down 64-33 with a minute 18 left as Kincaid makes her first free throw. Obviously it's a bonus, so she's going to get another shot here. Another free throw.
Would be Georgia's first varsity point.
And it's 2 for 2. Let's try West. And I think at this point, she's fouled.
Tori Tesmer with the foul.
And that's 22, Sydney Ross. She's going to go to the line, shoot two.
Taking a foul, number 14, Desmond. Ross at the line for Tri-West.
The first free throw is off the back iron.
Same place.
Same place. And so this possession, it's going to be over and back. And it's going to be Crawfordsville basketball with 63 seconds left here. Tri-West leads 64-35. Here's Reed. Reed over to Tesmer's fouled. Foul's going to be on number 22, Sydney Ross. That's going to send Macy York to the line. Shooting the bonus. And shot's no good as Tri-West has the ball with 50 seconds left. And I think at this point they're just going to dribble around. You know, there's really no need to really take another shot. They're just going to dribble around, and no, it looks like we're not. And Reed, maybe Reed with the ball, and looks like double dribbling, and it's going to be Tri-West basketball here with 33.4 seconds left here in this one. 30 seconds left, and again, I think at this point they're just going to dribble the ball.
I would think so.
There's no need. There's really no need to take another shot.
I might get a 5-second call there.
17 seconds left.
We're
15.
still playing defense.
And
nope, going up.
Yeah. Macy York fighting for the ball.
4 seconds left. Athenian ball.
And that's going to be your final here as Tri-West wins 64-35.
Crawfordsville High School and Tri-West High School would like to thank you for your attendance tonight. Please be safe driving home. Thank you.
And, you know, it's still the beginning of the season.
Your Athenians will be back in action on Tuesday, hosting Fountain Central.
They'll be back here on Tuesday as they're going to host the Fountain Central Lady
Athenian fans, stand for the
Mustangs.
school song. This is Crawfordsville cheerleaders. Lead us in onward sea.
Well, I'll give you a quick rundown for the Athenians tonight on their scoring. It's a learning experience for us tonight, playing one of the strongest teams in the conference. I imagine Danville and
Tri-West, and
yeah. We were led by Shea Williamson's 12 tonight. Lauren Kellerman had 11. We had 4 from Megan Simmons, 2 from Macy York, 1 from Liddy McCarty, 3 for Andy Leskowski, and 2 from Georgia Kincaid.
And, you know, like we said, they're going to, you know, Coach Bean will sit down and practice tomorrow, and he's going to, you know, they're going to watch film, and, you know, they're going to, and that's the only thing you can do. You can watch film, make yourselves better day by day. And, you know, as we boast about, you know, it's just a learning experience for these girls, and it's still a young season. There's still a whole lot of basketball left to be played, and obviously, like you mentioned, Tri-West is, you know, a competitor.
Yes.
You know, they're going to compete. Tri-West, Danville, and you know, Lebanon. You know, Lebanon.
We have a strong conference.
Yeah.
Western Boone.
Western's still good. They have Madison.
Madison Jones.
Madison Jones, yes.
That was her first game this year.
Yes.
Got 49.
49.
Yeah, she's a player.
Yeah, and it's, you know, Crawfordsville just needs to keep playing. They can't, you know, hang their heads over this one.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just a matter of, you know, getting back in the film room, watching film, and obviously, you know.
Well, one thing you'll learn from tonight is we didn't handle the 3-2 very well. And that'll be one thing.
Oh, we have a scoring update as at the end of the third quarter, Western Boone leads Monrovia 37-31. So we got a scoring update from Justin Duggar.
Didn't hear anything from the South score?
As we're trying to get some scoring updates here from around the league, from around the conference.
Yeah.
So conference teams are in action. But, you know, like you mentioned, it's
You play Danville. These our conference teams. They made me say this 3-2 zone a lot more, and we need to be able to handle that a little better.
And like we said, they're very aggressive.
Oh yeah.
They fight for the ball. They don't show no signs of giving up. I've announced Crawfordsville girls basketball for a few years now, and one thing I've saw, one thing I've always seen, if they're down by 30 or if they're down by a lot, they keep playing, and the fans will still stick around. Crawfordsville fans will still stick around. They have hope for this team, and they're going to gradually get better as the season goes on and as the years go by. So
that's what you like to see. Don't quit an Athenian.
Yeah. So.
Well, I don't think we have any more scores. We can wrap it up.
Awesome. Well, it was good seeing you guys. And again, your final score. Do we have a final score here?
Yes, I wrote it down. If you really want to know it, it's 64-35.
Tri-West wins 64-35. We will be back here Tuesday night as the Lady Athenians will take on the Tri-West, or excuse me, they will take on the Fountain Central Lady Mustangs right here, and we'll be back here. And again, folks, Deontay Pete here, and what was your name?
Mike Shivern, and I won't be making that game. I've got a trip to Franklin that night.
Okay, so it'll be me and whoever else is whoever else might be here, but
probably Tony Thomas. Man.
Tony Thomas, okay. Well, Mike, it's definitely good seeing you here tonight,
and it's good working with you.
And we'll hopefully see you back here soon.
All righty. Take care.